Ever wondered what happens when the taxman comes knocking and you've lost your receipts? Well, let's just say it's akin to realizing you've left your umbrella at home and the forecast predicts a downpour of financial paperwork. It's that sudden, chilling sensation of dread. You're being audited, and your receipts, those crucial lifelines of financial justification, have vanished. An audit, for those uninitiated, is when the tax authorities decide to play detective and inspect your financial affairs. They're looking for truth, but what they really love is proof, and that's where receipts come into play. Receipts are more than just crumpled paper or digital annoyances. They are your financial alibi, your proof of innocence in the face of the taxman's scrutiny. But don't panic just yet. There are things you can do when your receipts have disappeared faster than your hard-earned paycheck. So, you've lost your receipts. It happens to the best of us. But how do you survive an audit without them? Now that's a question that could make your palms sweat. But fear not, we've got some answers for you. First, let's talk about bank statements and credit card statements. These are your best friends in a receiptless world. They're like the breadcrumbs Hansel and Gretel left in the forest, leading you back to your financial transactions. Every debit card swipe, every credit card charge, they're all there, chronologically listed with the date, the amount, and the vendor. And what about those cash transactions, you wonder? Well, that's where other financial records come into play. Did you know that canceled checks, pay stubs, and even your appointment books or calendars can serve as proof of expenses? It's like a financial detective game, piecing together the puzzle of your past year's transactions. Now let's talk about reconstructing records. Imagine you're an archaeologist sifting through the sands of your financial past. You're trying to rebuild an ancient artifact piece by piece. That's what reconstructing records is like. You might not have the actual receipt, but you may have emails confirming a purchase or perhaps a warranty or a manual that came with the product. These can be used to substantiate your expenses. Remember, it's all about showing a pattern of consistency. If your bank statements, credit card statements, and other financial records consistently show similar expenses, it builds a credible case for your auditor. See, it's not the end of the world, but let's avoid this predicament in the future, shall we? And how do we do that? Well, that's a story for the next scene, so stick around because we're just getting to the good part. Now that we've navigated the treacherous waters of an audit without receipts, how about we avoid sailing in them again? First things first, organization is key. Picture a world where you're no longer frantically rummaging through shoeboxes of crumpled receipts. Instead, you're coolly sifting through your neatly organized digital archive. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, dream no more. With the digital era, we have an array of handy tools and apps at our disposal. They're designed to make the dull task of receipt tracking as enjoyable as a walk in the park. Apps like Expensify or Receipt Bank, for example, allow you to simply snap a photo of your receipt and voila. It's digitally stored and categorized. It's like having a personal assistant who never takes a coffee break. However, if you're a bit of a technophobe, worry not. The old school method of keeping a dedicated folder or envelope for your receipts still works wonders. Just remember to jot down what each receipt was for. It's a real lifesaver when tax season rolls around. And remember, consistency is your best friend here. Make it a habit to store or record receipts as soon as you get them. It's like brushing your teeth. Do it daily, and it'll save you from a lot of pain down the line. With these handy tips, you'll be ready for the taxman, receipts in hand. There you have it, a survival guide for when the taxman cometh and your receipts are MIA. We've navigated the foggy seas of audits, charted a course without the trusty compass of receipts, and found our way to the safe shores of better receipt management. And remember, when it comes to taxes, it's better to be safe than sorry. So keep those receipts. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more tax tips and tricks. Until next time, stay savvy.